going on right now. There it is. It's drawing thousands of folks in Fairbanks, and that's where we find our own Dan Springer live in Fairbanks. And Dan, set the scene for us there. Sarah Palin is, serving up some hot dogs and salmon burgers?
She's doing what she does every year and what every governor before her has done, which is come to the Fairbanks fairgrounds here, and she serves up hot dogs and cake and pie and all that stuff. But this time, her line is about 200 deep and about 6 rows deep, people with their cameras trying to get a picture of her, trying to get an autograph, whatever they can get of Sarah Palin. You know, here she's treated like a rock star. We have seen her popularity nationally dipping really ever since last fall when she was introduced by John McCain as his running mate, when her approval rating was up around 60%. Now it's about 40% nationally. But here in Alaska, she still enjoys wild popularity. In fact, here in the park in Fairbanks, I would say almost everybody I've talked to here wants to see more of her. They want her to do something on the national scene beyond, what she's done so far.
Well, Dan, you're a terrific reporter, so I'm sure you've been able to convince the outgoing governor to tell you what she plans to do. What is it?
Well, she plans on going on the speaking circuit. She plans on going around the country after her book is finished next year, talking about her story. She plans on campaigning for Republican candidates who are like-minded with her. She plans on taking up causes, taking up issues like energy independence and things like that. And we know that she has her very first speaking engagement August 8th at the Reagan Presidential Library. So she's not going to go away quietly. She tweets constantly. In fact, one of her most recent tweets was indicating that she is not going to be shutting up anytime soon.
That's a very good way of putting it. Look, she's leaving office today, but as I understand it, she's still going to be dogged by these ethics complaints. Are they legitimate?
Well, you know what? Most of them are not. She's been hit with 20 ethics complaints. There was one where she did pay back about $8,000 to the state for travel expenses incurred by her kids. This was before last fall when she was tapped by John McCain. But there is one that's still hanging on out there, and that is the legal defense fund that was set up to help defray some of those legal costs that she's accumulated, about $500,000, $600,000 worth. That legal defense fund has been determined by a state investigator for the Personnel Board to be in violation of the state ethics code. So she may not be able to access that money legally to pay for her mounting legal bills.
All right, Dan Springer live in Fairbanks at the picnic, and we're going to have, thanks so much. We're going to have much more on Sarah Palin's last day in office tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The Fox Report will have live coverage of Governor Palin's farewell remarks.
All right, well, that's all the